Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody enjoyed Easter and had a good time. I don't see anybody joining right now, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe just start by sharing my screen and just let you know that there's a couple of cool things going on right now at Soul that are super important. And so here, let me just share the screen really quickly and see if I can. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. And it should allow me to enhance the sound. Let's see here. Yep, share sound. All right. Wonderful. So hopefully you're seeing the Soul Business Facebook page. And if you're not familiar with that page, you should be. There's a couple of really great features here, and one of them is when you look up media or files. And so that's really important. But B, Winward this week posted a video, which is super important. So I am going to show you where it is. And when you get on, all you have to do is click on here, check out new enrollments, and hopefully, if we can hear it, that'd be great. Um, that I can't really tell. So I'm going to turn up my volume. Let's see here. Oh, I don't hear her volume on here. That's kind of a bummer. Here we are.
This is virtually the same for either one. We're going to confirm our
I'm going to start it
checkout
over.
works for new enrollments. Let's go over how to do a new enrollment. First, you're going to log into your account. Now remember, this will be basically the same whether you are enrolling the person from your end or they're enrolling on your replicate site. For you doing it on your end, you're going to go to Dashboard and then scroll down to enroll either a specialist or a member. The process is virtually the same for either one. We're going to confirm our enrollment here, and then you'll see at the top you're shopping on your replicate site, so that's good. Add whatever items you want to the cart, well, really what your new member wants to purchase. And then when we go to checkout, you'll see this box is what's new. Here, the person that's enrolling is going to fill in their information. We're doing this as a test, so I'm going to fill in test information. They even fill out a password, which will be important for them to be able to log into their account later on. And then you scroll down and choose if you want to receive text messages and emails or not, and you must agree to the terms. As you can see here, it says create my account, so I'm going to go ahead and create this account. This is going to set up my account number. However, it's not a checkout page, so the next page we go to is going to be the checkout page, where we fill in the shipping information for the person that's purchasing, as well as the payment information. So make sure that it goes through to the next page and you fill out that information as well, otherwise the order will not get created. As you can see, this is the final checkout page. So you'll want to fill in the shipping information, as well as the phone number if you want to apply a referral or promo code, and then continue on to the shipping method as well as the payment method. Once you fill in all of the information, including shipping and payment method, this place order box will turn green. You'll be able to place the order, and that will take you to an order confirmation page or an order completion page. This is how you know the order actually went through. You can look at the invoice, you can go back to shop, but having that order confirmation page is how you know that it went through and it worked correctly.
That was pretty awesome. I love that B is always looking out for us and can upload these videos that are super important for us to have. So again, that's on the Soul Naturals Facebook page, their official page, the Soul Naturals Business. Okay, so Soul Business page, you're gonna go there. And welcome, Jaliva. I'm so glad to see a friendly face on here. So this video is really cool, and if you have people in your downline who are starting to sponsor people, this is a great video to review with them, and it's on the Spanish business page as well. So Tu Negocio Sol also has this video in Spanish. And I am really, really excited about that because that gives more freedom to the new sign up to place their order the way they want. Sometimes when you share the cart, it doesn't quite go through the right way. And so this is something that they've actually been working on for a little bit. And hopefully you all know that the Mother's Day promotion is still going on. That's a really great little bundle for $98. The sale price is already built in. You don't need a promo code, which means you can buy as many of those as you want. And that's also new at Soul. Usually, if there's a promo code, it's limited to one per account number. And so that's really good. Not that your new people are going to want to buy like three of them, but if they've already been using the product and they like it and they've been waiting to sign up, this would be a great sign up promo for them. And also, they can buy more than one. So if they wanted to give a gift to someone, that's also really, really cool. And just remember, don't wait till the last day. So it's available until the 3rd of May. And then May starts our Mental Health Awareness Month. And so there's going to be a special Why Soul Works on Tuesday night, May 13th, if I'm not mistaken. So, but I'll send a text on that. And hopefully you are able to invite people. This is going to be a great event to invite people, so they can learn how it is that anxiety and depression can be managed. And so this will be really good. And I know that right now, the world that we live in today, kids are probably the most likely to need these products. Older people, they know and they don't know how to manage. Some people have got, I saw something today that made me, I watched a talk today, and someone she was saying that sometimes we have these images of ourselves, and that's not the image that everyone else sees, and much less the image that the creator made for us, right? And so he doesn't see us that way. And sometimes all it takes is that shift in perspective, and when you start to see yourself through different eyes, you really start to overcome. But I'm not oversimplifying this. I know that depression and anxiety are a huge, huge, huge issue today in our world. And I think it got worse after COVID, when people were so isolated and so separated. But we really do have a beautiful community at Soul. So hopefully you get a chance to join us in May, and there are going to be some cool promotions in May. So look out for those as well. All right, I'm gonna just look for something here really quick that I had a friend record for me today that I'd like to share. And then Jaliva, since you're on, maybe I know that you're using it already. Maybe you can share the experiences that you've had using our new brochure. But I'm gonna play a video that my sweet friend Anita Carpenter recorded for me, because she loved it when she saw this flyer at the Soul Retreat. And so she purchased some, and so she loves it. But I'm going to share my screen one more time, and just hopefully we can hear it. All right, here we go. I see her on screen. I'm going to go ahead and start it. You let me know.
I wanted to share with you about this awesome tool that I've been able to use with my non-digital community. Look how beautiful it is. What I like, in one brochure, we have the 5 key benefits for each of the signature drinks. Look at that. And then we have the non-GMO, soy-free, all of those different indicators there so they can see it at a glance. And then we have a list of each of these products and how it helps support the imbalances in our body for each drink. Just absolutely love this. And then on the back, it talks about how we need the energy for these organs. And it explains in a very wonderful graphic how to use it. So it's amazing. I'd encourage you to get some. Use them.
I love that. She's so excited about it. I love that flyer for quite a few different reasons. So I love that not a lot of people know, right, what the circadian clock is for the body. And each organ has an hour of the day. According to Chinese philosophy, there's an hour within each day, or 2 hours actually, in which the organs do their functions. And sometimes if they're waking us up or we're feeling extra tired during that hour, then we know something's going on, right, in our body during that time, that we're either uncomfortable, feel unrest, or maybe have issues or pain, or sometimes we just don't feel anything. And the reason for this is because our bodies are made up of systems, right? Systems are comprised of organs. Organs are comprised of tissues. Tissue is made up of cells, and cells are made up of molecules. So we all boil down to molecules and atoms, right? And when we're talking about molecular energy, we're talking about the mitochondria of the cells in our body. And so that's really where the energy, where things start to happen, right? And if the mitochondria is not getting the information that it needs, in other words, hormones are not being they're not communicating with each other, right? With certain organs, or maybe we're not giving the body the nutrition that it needs, then we start to see either too much going on in one organ or system, it becomes overworked, or it becomes super, super slow, right? Because it's overworked. And so that's what I love. And so if you have these already, you're part of our group, you have these, you've purchased them. Um, then you know that you can use this as a conversation starter. I will tell you how I used it 2 weeks ago. I needed a massage desperately. We are new to this little city, Mineral Wells, relatively new. We've only been here 4 years. And I really don't know a lot of the established folk. And so I know my hairdresser, I know the girl who does my eyelashes. And now I know the girl who is a wonderful massage therapist. And I thought, I'm going to take some things with me when I go to my massage. Because it's always great to have a new customer base, right? And you would love to associate. I like associating with people who think like I do. And so I'm always looking for a way to share soul, right? Here's a massage therapist. Her job is to make me feel better, help my muscles, and help me feel a little more relaxed. And I thought, that's wonderful. I wonder if she would like to feel more energy when she's doing these massages all day, because, I never sign up for a half-hour massage. That to me is a waste of my time, because I'm going to take off my clothes for half an hour. No, it takes me longer to get undressed than it does to get dressed. And so I'm just like, yeah, no. But, I spend at least an hour on the massage table, and it's really amazing. And so when I walked in, it was really funny because I had sprayed the Connect spray on me, and the massage therapist says to me, "Oh, what perfume are you wearing?" And then she goes, "No, that's not perfume. Those are essential oils." what oils are you wearing? And I happened to have my little roll-on oils in my purse. I didn't happen to have it was a plan. So, so I had it there just because I knew that she would ask, right? She's a great massage therapist. She uses essential oils. She uses certain creams. And so I wanted to share that with her. And every time I go in, this has been my third visit. And every time I go in, she has questions about the product. And so I love that Soul has products that come in sample size. And that's why when we designed this flyer, thought, what's the easiest thing to share if not the four foundational drinks? Because really they do come in a sample size, right? And you can introduce your new people to the sample size box, right? Where they get one envelope of everything that comes in individually wrapped packages, which means the Soul Royal Collagen Builder, the Soul Complete Protein Plus, which comes in Double Dutch Cocoa and the Vanilla Crème, and then, of course, the four foundational drinks. And so I thought, why don't I do a flyer that I could actually give to someone if they want the sample pack or the trial package, which they get three of each of those, right? Except for the royal and the proteins. That still comes one of each per box, right? And I thought, this is a great way for me to sit with someone and say, hey, I use this one and this one at this time, and this is how I use it. And so I will show the benefits of why I use it. And then there's the how do I mix it there. And so I love that. It's pretty easy. And people always have questions about this section. And this is what I wanted to clear up for you today. So when we talk about the drinks supporting imbalances in the body, it doesn't mean that these particular ones are the ones that Soul Vital only does, right? We all know that Soul products are filled with adaptogenic herbs, which means your body takes what it needs and does what it needs to do with what you're giving it at the time, right? And so we could have pretty much listed many of these interchangeably, these conditions or imbalances in the body that do occur, and they happen. Why? Because there's only four things that keep you sick, right? There really are. What are those four things, Jaliba? Do you remember? Yeah. Okay.
It's being imbalanced,
Uh-huh.
being over, toxicity.
Yep.
Um, Also the what we all just got faced with, all the viruses and stuff. Can't think of the word right now. Oh, yeah, pathogens.
Pathogens.
Pathogens. And then the last one is being deficient in nutrients. So
Right.
yeah, nutrition, bringing
Right.
in more nutrition.
Yeah, I love it. So if there's really only four things that keep you ill, and how do those four things affect your body organs?
Hmm.
You can start using something really easy and basic, which are the four drinks, and address all of these kinds of imbalances. And then when your customer is ready to use something else, like maybe the 4 month program, and be able to address these four issues in the order, right? These four issues that keep your body unwell, then this is a great starter. This is a great place to start. I love this brochure and I love to use it with this one. And so what I did was I really did take these two brochures to her. She loved them, and she has questions, and she's been trying her samples little by little, and it's really fun to hear her say, oh, I was so loving the cocoa, or I love that green one, it just made me feel. And that's what we want to hear, right? Is when people are saying, oh, it made me feel this, because then it's not a lie, right? They are feeling it. And that's why, and this is why I wanted to record this class again, is because there are things that we should be using regularly when we talk to people. Number one is our story. Our story matters. You know, what brought you to Soul? What have you seen in your life because of Soul? And you do that really briefly. Because if you start talking too long, people, that's just normal. People's attention span tends to sway and wander. Why? Because maybe there is a deficiency with that person that they're not aware of, but it's also who isn't busy these days? I will talk to you, and hopefully, I'm only concentrating on you. But sometimes you're talking to someone and their mind is everywhere. Got to go pick up the kids. I have my appointment with the hairdresser. I have my appointment with the dentist. I need to get to my church meeting. I want to share, blah, blah, blah. I need to talk to so and so and follow up. There's a million things that we have going through our minds. And what I love, again, I will go back to it a million times over, is that all of these drinks, especially if you're sharing just the one brochure, and you're talking about the four drinks and how it affects your body, all of these have adaptogenic herbs. That's Soul's philosophy. Every single one of our capsulated products or our powder drink products have adaptogens, even our creams, right? Our Soulflex AC cream, the clarifying soap has adaptogens in it. And also, you look at our essential oils, have adaptogenic oils in there. So it all helps. And the reason we use adaptogens is because it enhances the actions of those natural herbal products, each one. And when you add it up, it's synergy, right? Synergy says 1 + 1 + 1 equals infinity because it doesn't add up to three. It does way more than what one thing can do. And so I love that. And I hope that all of you are using these flyers the way it feels most comfortable to you. You don't have to say what I just said. You can find a way to explain it in the way that makes the most sense to you. The important thing to remember is we have the key benefits, how to fix the drink, and then yes, there are imbalances. We filled the space with as many as imbalances we could think of that we've heard testimonies of over the years where these drinks have actually helped people overcome things like anxiety, insomnia, ovarian cysts, all of these things. We have the actual testimonies of them. And so that's why they're included on the flyer. And then if you are ready to graduate to talk to someone about the 4 month to health, improve your health in 4 months, then you still have this brochure. This is up to date with pictures and everything. And it's blank in the back because we all know that lately with things the way they are in the world, embargoes and tariffs and block things where ships can't get to where they're going, the prices fluctuate. And so we hope to not see any more price increases for the next 2 years, but I don't know how that will play out. But that's why that part is blank on the brochure. So keep on doing what you're doing. Jaliva, I haven't seen you in a bit. Tell me something really good, and I'm going to tell you something really great. Congratulations on becoming 1K already. The month isn't over until midnight tonight, and you did 1K. Actually, you're so close to 2K. So you've been working hard this month, and your mentor, Dr. Jenkins, is 3K, and his mentor, Miss Gwen, is a 5K already. So congratulations to all of you. And also Teresa Alcaraz Tere actually hit 2K this month. So super proud of her. And then Shelly hit 1K. And then we have Luisa who hit 5K this month. So we've got some really good work going on in this group. But tell us something exciting, and then I'm gonna let you go because I know you have another meeting, right? Is tonight your church meeting night? Oh golly, camera froze. Oh, I lost you, Jaliva.
Oh no, I'm here.
Oh, there you
I'm
are.
here. I'm here. Yes, yes, I'm here. No, I thought you were asking me if I had church No, I don't. I don't have any church meeting tonight. But so I am probably gonna be. I'm probably is am 2K as we're speaking right now because yeah. So it should be. I don't know if it's gonna update in a minute, but it should.
It should.
Um,
I'm checking.
yeah, that's why I was a little bit late coming on because I was talking to my aunt in New York and she wanted the big bottle of Vertizymes. And
Uh-huh.
I went and then I went ahead and I had got the the mother's special. So I got one mother special. So I think that should have put me right there at that.
Oh, how
Hmm.
wonderful. That's exciting. Yeah, sometimes at the end of the month, when it updates, it takes
Hmm.
15 minutes to half an hour to update because
Okay,
there's
yes.
so many orders coming in at the end of the month. But
Yes.
yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm so happy for you because that's amazing. I love that. I'm looking at Inside Out. Yes, you are a 2K.
Okay, wonderful. Look at that.
Yay,
And
congratulations.
And so the other exciting news is I was just trying to, I just started actually following up with the individuals because I know you've told us several times to just go in and look at the mentor group and then just go
Mhm.
through the list and speak to your members about like any points or things that they've earned that is going to be expiring. So I
Yeah.
decided today to reach out. So I've only reached out to just a few, but I will continue this. Reaching
Yes.
out, and I think that would help because then it gives me an opportunity to just let them know that I'm very concerned and I would not want to if this was me, I would want to know about it. So,
Yeah,
that's the approach that I used.
absolutely. I mean, I know right now I have one more month to use my $15 rewards points. And I'm not in the business of giving away money. Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's great. I could even the wonderful thing about Soul and rewards points is that if you have some and you use because you order during the month, save your rewards points for that because if
Hmm.
you're on a subscription, you're going to get a great discount every month. But
Right.
Soul allows you to use your reward points on your monthly subscription. So some months, you get an even better discount. I love
Oh, I,
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that you can use that on the subscription, you said?
Yeah, if you have
Oh,
points,
wow.
you can actually set it
Oh.
here. Let me see if I can find that for you because
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at my subscription here and I'll share the screen in a minute so that you can see. So
Okay.
I'm looking at my subscription and let's see here. I think it's under editing the details. Actually, it's not on that section, so let me go back. I know I have something in my cart on purpose.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
okay.
when these questions come up, let's see if I go to checkout and if it allows me to do this, oh goodness, it's asking me for my account number again. Hold on.
The challenges of life.
Oh, it's not a challenge. It's all right. It's just I know it's for my security, so I'm just like, I would rather it do that. And
I
then
agree.
let's see here. So I think, okay, here, I'm going to share my screen so that you can see this really quickly. Um, Here we go. Okay,
I don't see your screen. There we go.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up now.
but sometimes. So you see here, the only time it doesn't let you use double is with a referral code, I think.
Okay.
So, but if when you can look at update your subscription order.
Uh-huh.
if because I change mine every month, so I update mine every month. And then it will ask you, if you want to use your points. But I love, and you know what? I should not have recorded this part, but if I have to send a correction, I will.
Oh,
But
okay.
I will make sure with B in the morning and ask. They used to be able to put rewards points on your subscription.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. All right. So
And
we could.
yeah, you used to be able to add those, but if you see this available to you, then go ahead and
Okay.
just go ahead
Okay.
and do that because it sometimes it gives you, like today, my subscription goes out on the second, so I made adjustments to it 5 days ago. When I remember, I do it in the moment.
Okay. Got you.
Otherwise, I
Yeah.
suck it up like a big girl and just go, I didn't make the change, so I'm going to get double of this product this month, whatever. But yeah, it
Yeah.
usually asks you if you want to. Um, it used to be when you set it up
Hmm.
or in your back office in the monthly subscription, you could
Right.
go in there and you could set it so that if you had rewards points, you could use it, and it was just a little slider button that you would just
Oh, okay.
turn
Yeah.
on or off.
Yeah.
You,
Turn on,
you know
turn off.
where you
Yeah.
turn off your
Yes.
your
Yes.
subscription, right? It works
Yeah.
just like that. So look for that
Okay.
if you can. But I like to keep those rewards points safe because when there's a promotion going on, you
Yeah.
can use your rewards points on a promotion. And so I have done it in the past, and it's really good to get a great promo and then take a little extra off of that. And you don't have to use all your rewards points. You can separate them out. Just remember, what I do is I look at my order history and what orders were not a subscription order. Those are the ones that earn you rewards. And so you have to
Hmm.
go and look and see when did I earn them and then know that they're going to disappear in 3 months.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. And you
Hmm.
usually get an email. That was the other thing I wanted to ask you all. Have you all updated your emails at Soul?
Mine's
Yes.
been the same from the beginning.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Wonderful. Yeah, because you know what? If you're not logged into if you haven't put your email in the the base where they have it, then you don't get a lot of things. So you should have seen the Soul Scoop comes out on Tuesdays. That's an email you should look for every Tuesday is the Soul Scoop because the
Yes.
Soul
Hmm.
Scoop will tell you what's coming up, what promotions are coming, what events are happening. And so all of those things are important, my friends. But again, congratulations to everybody who ranked up this month. That was awesome. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I'm shooting for just continuing to speak. I dropped off this flyer to this lady that I met her in a supermarket. She works there,
Mhm.
and whenever I drop my granddaughter off to school, so the other day I called her up because she placed a really good, decent order, and I was just like, oh, when I saw that, I said, oh, I definitely need to call her. So I called her and I said, I want to bring something by to you. So I
Perfect.
dropped it off and I, showed it to her and, turned around the back and told her, when you look at this kind of gives you an idea of the organs and the time frames and everything. This is the lady that had some issue with her kidneys. And
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's really, really bad. And yeah,
And
so
when for kidney problems, I always tend to say take it slow on the body. You don't want to
yes,
overload it, but
yes,
Soul Vital,
yes,
Cinemate, those are the
yes.
best. And then of course, if you're clearing out an infection, the Excel. Those are and
Yes,
the
that's what
renew
I
at
was
night. I
thinking.
just always tell them take one in the morning, take one mid-morning, take something after lunch, and one at bedtime. And in between those, if you have at least 1 or 10 ounces of water in between those, then you stay really hydrated and the
Mm-hmm.
kidneys are not overworked. Most people, and this is a little tip for you, most people don't know how to drink water. But
No.
Mm.
water is best taken first
Mm.
thing in the morning when you wake up,
Right.
lukewarm water. If they suffer with reflux or anything like that in the morning, The sparkling is good, but I like distilled or reverse osmosis water first thing in the
Yeah.
morning. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have to put lemon in it. Some people can't tolerate that, but we're
Yeah.
working pH, and that's why most people use lemon. You are working pH with which drink?
With the vital.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
when people
Yeah.
say, I wake up and my stomach is kind of, "Ugh," you just say, okay, you get up in the morning, you take your 8 ounces of water, you sip, 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 don't gulp because you drink it down fast, it goes out fast. And
Mm-hmm.
it
That's
then it
right.
does
That's right.
nothing for your heart, it does nothing for your lymphatic system. It's just, psh, it's a dry
Mm-hmm.
sponge that you poured water and then it goes right through.
Yes.
Ah, thank you.
So that's how you explain the drinks. That's why this is the simplicity of this little brochure, is just talking about the four drinks. I want people to fall in love with Soul. They usually fall in love with the drinks.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And
Yes.
so you're teaching them how to drink water in between the drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Water, you drink half an hour before you eat,
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
during your meal.
No.
You don't gulp.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, that's those are the really easy tips that you can share with your brand new people. And they also
Mm-hmm.
help you because they see the simplicity of it, and that's something that they can mimic. It's easy
Yes.
enough for them to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. I love that. I love that. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm so glad that you went over this brochure because now I got to remember to put a few of these in
In
my
your bag.
my bag for tomorrow because um I went to Costco and earlier today and I saw a gentleman that I've known him there for a long time and so he was explaining to me that his daughter um just she has a salon now, so I'm like, oh, so I was just talking to him and now I'm like, okay, so he told me where it is and I was like, oh, that's not too far from where I'm at, blah 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 blah. So we just got to talking, so I'm like, okay, so I want to go meet her. Her name is Bianca, so I'm just gonna we're just gonna touch and agree tonight that we are gonna go and I'm gonna talk to Bianca and then we're gonna just
Yeah.
let everything work out the way it's
Yeah.
supposed to.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to give the last 30 seconds to Dr. Jenkins because I saw
Thank
him
you.
pull out his book.
What
Don't
I've
think I
done with
didn't
my
see.
book is when I show my book, I have this in there. So when they purchase the book, they've got one of these in there.
That is so good.
Yeah.
That is amazing right
That's a
there.
great vehicle. Yeah.
I
And what
love
I
it.
have is I have this. Now that I have my website, I can put my website and my business phone number on there because I was putting just my address, which is they're not coming to the house. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that on the back too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
On the front and the back. Well, I
Yeah.
got one on the back, but I need to get the real deal stickers, not my handwriting,
Yeah.
because it looks like a
Oh.
doctor's handwriting.
This,
I don't have
those,
look, I don't have anything on the back. Look at that. I need to
you
tomorrow
know,
I'm gonna write mine in tomorrow.
Do you
sometimes
have
when
something
people
on the front?
say, yeah, sometimes if I'm handing that out and somebody says, how do I get a hold of you? I take it back and I physically write my name on there so
Oh
that they
wow.
know. It's again another little technique of I see you, I hear you, I am giving to you, and they accept.
Yes.
Okay, that
Yes.
makes a lot of sense,
But
and
I
that's more
love the
personal
stickers.
too.
Yeah,
Yes.
the stickers are important because one lady told me, she says, "Oh, I spilled something on that green brochure that you gave me. I love it. Can I get another one?" And I'm like, if you're gonna share it, that's awesome. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why she need another one because I could spill cinnamate on this and not ruin it, but
So, so the
Yeah.
stickers on the front, and then personally sign it on the back. That's what you're
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. Good
You know
idea.
why
That,
also, Dr. Jenkins, is because you want them to know they look at this, now they're reading, they're touching, and they look at the back again, and there's your name to remind them. And oh,
Yeah.
yes, I need to call Dr. Jenkins. Oh, yes, I need to call Gwen or Vicky or, Victoria or
Mm-hmm.
whoever. So anyway, you guys, but I love you. It's
Now,
Yes.
really
one
amazing.
last thing. One
Mhm,
last thing. Should I
mhm.
give them my personal cell number or my business number? Or
Whatever
does it
is,
make a difference?
well, if you have a business line, I would use the
Hmm.
business phone number for two reasons.
Okay.
Number one, you're establishing boundaries.
Hmm.
Number two, your business line always says, right? You've reached Dr. Jenkins. If I'm not answering the call, I'm busy with another customer. My office
Yeah.
hours are, and I will call you back, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you put your office hours on there. They don't
Okay, I
know,
will do that.
they don't know that you're taking lunch break or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But establish boundaries because, and I will tell you, sometimes I would take a call at 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. because I thought
Oh,
I have to help them. They're on another time zone and it's an emergency. But then I think I don't get to sleep. I'm up
Mm-hmm.
late and you have to protect your health as well.
Yeah.
right.
Your
Not,
physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Why? Because in the minute that if the first thing
Mm-hmm.
you do is hear a phone and you're laying in the
Mm-hmm.
dark, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
scare you. Then you
Mm-hmm.
look and you go, that's a business call. Then you know what happens? You roll your eyes. So now that changes your attitude too.
right.
And
That's
then
right.
maybe you're not as friendly when you answer the phone.
That's right.
And now you're putting distance between you and someone else.
Yeah.
And that is all avoided when you are clear on your boundaries. So you can share your business number. When you do, let them know this is my business number. I'm available
Okay.
on this number between this hour and this hour. On Tuesdays, I take lunch for 2 hours because that's my time where I meditate or regroup, whatever. You don't have to give
Yeah.
details. You just say, I'm available from 8 till noon, from
Mm-hmm.
2 to 6 or whatever hour you want to.
Hmm.
Do you know what
Hmm.
I mean? But
Right.
you stick to it. You stick to it. And then just
Yeah, I
if
love that.
someone leaves you the message and you want to hear the message, you can reply and say, I saw that you called. I will call you in the morning.
Yeah.
Because if you
Yeah.
listen to the message, you know it's an emergency or not.
Right.
And then you decide.
I love this. I love everything that you just did because I should have did my business number yesterday. I met a gentleman. I was putting a watermelon, right, from the cart into my trunk. And I was using my hip to hold the cart because I'm on a hill, right? And so as I mean, everything was going so well. And at the very last putting the watermelon down into the trunk, my for some reason the cart just got away from me
No.
and I took off running after this cart, and this gentleman saw me and he yelled out and he was like, oh my gosh, I see you, you still got it, you still got it, woman, you still got it. And I'm like, who is, and I hear the voice and I'm turning around like, who is that, who is that? And so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, somebody saw me almost hit the car, so I thought I was in trouble. But anyway, turns out that this gentleman I ended up exchanging numbers, and I should have did my business number rather than my
Right.
cell number.
Right.
But but you just reminded me of that. But
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
funny thing yesterday. And
Yeah.
I did. I ran down that. Oh, you should have seen me. I was like bionic woman.
Woo-hoo. Awesome. Yeah, just
Hercules. Hercules.
yeah, no, establish boundaries. Boundaries are important. And
Okay.
I learned that a few years back. When I first started this business, I thought I had to help everyone in the moment that they called me. And it's good helping people because this is a people to people business. We
Yes.
need to be good mentors. We need to be aware of the needs of our group. That doesn't mean that I'm
Mhm.
available 24/7.
I know.
Yes.
I
I
made that mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, you learn
Yeah.
from your experiences. I won't even entertain a call on a Sunday. because my Sundays, if you look over my shoulder, and my weekdays are filled with study, right?
Mhm.
And Sundays are when I prepare for the rest of the week. So
Okay.
that's my spiritual preparedness day.
I told
Because
I I
yeah,
told I told Dr. Jenkins, he called me, you called me on Sunday. And I said, "Ooh, you are mighty special. I want you to know that because I do not take phone calls on Sunday. So you are family." And he said, "That's right. I'm family. I'm coming over for dinner too." Okay,
yeah.
then.
Well, but you know whose calls you can take on a Sunday
Mhm.
or
Yes,
a
I do.
Saturday.
I do. I definitely do.
Yeah, no, if I get a text message that says, "Hey, I've been calling you and I'm at a wedding of a niece," I will just say, it's Saturday night. I'm so sorry. I have a prior commitment with my family. Can
Yeah.
this wait?
Yes,
Can this
exactly.
Mhm.
wait? May I
Yeah.
call you on Monday? Is this an emergency? Do you have problems signing someone up? Listen, I know you're not signing someone up at midnight. Don't be calling me at midnight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's why there's someone at midnight.
Listen,
I made that mistake
you
one
don't
time on a
know.
Sunday. I took a business call on a Sunday and I said, "Oh my God, why did I do that?"
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
I learned by my mistakes. Yep.
Yeah, you know your business hours. I mean, you have to allow yourself time for you to eat, time for you to spend with your family, time for you to read, time for you to stretch, to exercise, all of these things. And so, you plan out your day accordingly. That's why I love, Geneva, that you said you are going through the your organization and your mentor group. And so, I like to look at the website every time we get together so that you know what's going on. I will send this recording to y'all tomorrow sometime.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am so thankful that Anita shared that experience of her using the flyers as well. I've had a lot of people actually stop me after the retreat and say, "Hey, I saw that you shared a brochure with so and so.
Oh,
How
yeah.
can I get some? How much do they cost?" And you know what?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not an issue to me. That's wonderful. If they are beneficial to you and you are willing, and the investment is so small, right?
It is
$35 for,
Yeah.
for a
and really
thousand.
basically I'm just reimbursing myself for shipping on most of
Mhm.
those. And so
Yeah.
yeah, it's whatever. And you can develop a tool and show me and say, "Hey, I did this, I made this brochure. What do you think?" And I will say, "I love it. Did you make extra? I'll buy some from you, and I'll try them and I'll see." I mean, that's how I worked it with Lydia. She said, "Hey, I have this idea." And so I helped her edit. I read through it. We formatted it together and we placed the first order together and we split the
Oh,
cost.
you guys were the one that did that. Wow,
Yeah.
that is
And so
amazing.
she said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Change this, do that, let's do it this way." And so, these two cost about the same because a trifold is
Wow.
just as
Mhm.
expensive to format as a bifold. And this
Yes.
is a
Yeah.
full page bifold, right? And this is a full page trifold. It's still the
Oh,
same
yeah,
price
it is.
thing.
Yeah.
Turn
Yeah,
it
But
around.
it's
definitely.
Turn it
card
around.
stock. And so you're looking at card
Yeah.
stock,
Yeah. That's
and
right.
so
Good.
Okay.
your quality
I
of
know,
paper.
Dr. Jenkins had sent me one and I had it so secure. And for the love of, I cannot find my brochure like that. I only
Which
have
one? Your trifold?
the trifold.
Oh, I think I still have some extras. Shoot me
Yeah.
a text and tell me how many you need.
How much
Yeah,
are they?
Those
yeah.
we were
I,
selling for, I can't remember. I think it was like, because Lydia would ask for shipping separate from the price of the brochures. I just included all. I think it was 100 for like 20 plus 14 something for shipping, but that
okay.
priority of shipping has gone up. So
Yeah,
I
it
just,
So,
has. It
but
has gone up.
if I have them, I'll let you know how much they,
Okay.
okay.
because I
Okay.
don't know that she has reprinted. And really, it's not on my Vistaprint account. It's saved on hers. And
Okay.
I don't want to log into hers, even though we share passwords a lot, she and I,
Oh,
for a lot of
okay,
things.
good.
For those things, yeah, we do. And so
Yeah.
it's just easier for me to have her print it and I'll just Venmo her the money
Okay.
Okay.
and they
Yeah.
ship to
Yeah.
me or to whomever. But if I will look in my boxes because my little office is right here. This is it. And so if the box is here, it means that I have some extra. So I'll check. And if I do, I
Okay.
will gladly send you some.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Wonderful. I will. Yeah, because I know it's somewhere. It's just I just cannot put my hand on it for the last two times, and I'm like, I
And
really want to have
I,
that
well, it was
with
funny
me.
because I love that Anita said, this is what I share with my non-digital customers.
Yes.
It's because
Yes.
she has a huge Amish
Yeah.
clientele
Right.
and they
Mhm.
don't
Exactly.
use technology. And
Right.
so
Right.
even though I know that the youth of today say, oh, that's a cute folder, why don't you send it to me in a blah, blah, blah? And I'm just like, nope, I'm old school. You know why? Because if it's on your phone, you don't look at it all the time. If it's big,
That's
it's on your
right.
desk.
That's right.
You're looking at it and then they remember you. But anyway, I gotta run,
Yes.
people. I love you.
Thank you. Love you
Love you
too.
And
too.
I'm
And
grateful that y'all got on. I'm glad to see you, Dr. Jenkins. You're looking good.